Choco Pies, Oreos, and no baking. Start with just under half a cup of warm milk. This helps everything blend faster. Add 1 tablespoon of instant coffee and stir until fully dissolved. You'll barely taste the coffee itself. It simply makes the chocolate taste deeper and richer. It's a simple flavor boost. Break the dark chocolate into a heat-safe bowl. Smaller pieces melt more evenly. Pour over the warm coffee mixture. Let it sit briefly, then stir until smooth and glossy. That short pause helps the chocolate melt evenly. And look at that shine. Whip the cold, heavy cream until thick and airy. Cold cream traps more air, giving us a lighter, mousse-like filling. That air creates our soft texture. Add the sweetened condensed milk and fold gently. Use slow, sweeping motions so the cream stays smooth and keeps all that volume. This keeps the dessert rich without making it heavy. Take your time with this step. Add the powdered sugar to the cooled chocolate mixture and stir until smooth. Make sure the chocolate is cool. Warm chocolate can deflate the cream and make the filling dense instead of fluffy. Temperature makes a real difference here. Add the chocolate mixture to part of the whipped cream. Fold from the bottom up until the color is even and the texture looks silky. Try not to overmix it. Now for the Choco Pies. Break them into the chocolate cream, leaving a few larger pieces. Those pieces create soft, cake-like pockets in every slice. Those pieces will be worth finding. Next, open the Oreo cookies and break them into smaller pieces. A rough break is enough. The processor will do the rest. This only takes a moment. Add them to the processor and blend into fine crumbs. The finer the crumbs, the firmer the base and the cleaner the final slice. That texture is exactly right. Gently melt the butter over low heat. We only need it liquid, not bubbling hot. Slow heat keeps the flavor clean and prevents browning. Gentle heat works best here. Pour the Oreo crumbs into a bowl. Add the melted butter and mix until every crumb is coated. The butter acts like glue once it chills. If the mixture holds together when pressed, it's ready. That simple test helps prevent a crumbly first slice. Now it's ready for the dish. Transfer the mixture to the glass dish. Press it firmly into every corner and keep the surface level. Pay extra attention to the edges. A compact base supports the cream and gives us a cleaner slice later. The edges matter just as much. Add the first white cream layer. Spread gently so the dark crumbs stay underneath, then smooth the cream right up against the glass. Clean edges here make the finished layers look much sharper. Already the layers are taking shape. Slice the Choco Pies in half. Cut slowly so the coating stays neat and the soft center remains visible. A clean cut also helps each piece sit flat against the glass. That center looks so good. This is the layer I've been waiting for. Face the cut sides toward the glass, then press each piece gently into the cream. Keep the spacing even so every serving gets plenty of Choco Pie. Chill for 10 minutes so they stay in place. This will look amazing when sliced. Spoon the chocolate cream over the Choco Pies. Start with small portions and spread from the center so the pieces stay in place. Look at that texture. The larger chunks we saved earlier are now hidden throughout the filling. Every spoonful has something inside. Add the remaining white cream in several smaller portions. This is easier than dropping one heavy pile in the center. and it keeps the white and chocolate layers from mixing. Gently connect the portions, fill the corners, and smooth the top. Now the dessert has a firm Oreo base, white cream, a Choco Pie layer, chocolate cream, and one final white layer. Take a moment to level the surface carefully for a cleaner, more polished finish. Chill for 10 minutes before decorating. The clean contrast looks beautiful already. While the dessert chills, melt more dark chocolate gently over simmering water. Keep the heat low and keep water out of the bowl. Even a single drop can make melted chocolate thick and grainy. Stir until completely smooth. Gentle heat keeps the glaze glossy instead of scorched. Patience gives us the best texture. Add the sunflower oil and stir again. It thins the chocolate for fine lines and the glossy finish. See how smoothly it flows now. Now let's finish the top. Cover the chilled dessert with the reserved Oreo crumbs, starting in the center and working outward. Save the edges for last. Make sure the surface is covered. Spread the crumbs to every corner and level them gently. Keep the topping light and crumbly, not packed like a second crust. This makes the chocolate drizzle easier to see. Drizzle thin chocolate lines across the surface, keeping your hand moving steadily. The lines don't need to match perfectly. A little variation makes the dessert look handmade and even more tempting. Carry the drizzle all the way to the corners so every serving gets some chocolate. This is where it comes alive. For the final touch, add half a Choco Pie and one Oreo. Simple and ready for the reveal. Now everyone knows what's inside. Now let's reveal the center. Cut straight down through the crumb topping, creamy layers, Choco Pies, and firm Oreo base. Then lift carefully so the layers stay intact. This is the moment all that careful layering was for. Let's see if it holds together. And there it is. Look at that center. The Choco Pie sits right in the middle, surrounded by white and chocolate cream. The layers stayed clean, exactly what we wanted. That first slice looks incredible. First comes the Oreo crunch, then the creamy filling, and finally that soft Choco Pie center. Such a satisfying contrast. And the flavors work perfectly together. Subscribe for more easy no-bake desserts, and don't miss the next recipe.